What's up guys, this is ANKUZAKI. We're gonna be reviewing episode 49 of Digimon. Last episode where we left off, Taichi died, presumably. Obviously not, but everyone's down because of that fact, especially of his sister. And but the fight isn't over yet because those Waitmons over there are doing something, resurrecting Milleniumon, and they have no time to be gloomy over the fact that Taichi is gone. So, Yamato gets into action, and that's the continuation in this episode. Let's review what happened. So yeah, this is where we left off, and as you can see, they're all watching Taichi die. Especially Yamato, he gets that if he's gone, he's the one who's supposed to shoulder the responsibility of carrying the team. I get that. And this I forgot, this was Sephirothmon, right? He's here giving out all the data of all the Digimons of the protagonist and the other villains we saw till now. And yeah, and they're finally going to form, they have collected enough data to resurrect Milleniumon. Eldoradiumon. This is back in Cloud Continent. Everyone's like ominous about this, the fact that they were successful in bringing him back, and they totally like the Sephirothmon here totally uses all of his data. He, I think, sacrifices himself or lets himself turn into Milleniumon, and first he becomes this white gooey kind of thing. I thought this was another Digimon at first, when we saw this in the preview, but this was Milleniumon slowly taking his form. I never seen this form. This is the first time we're seeing this. It has no name. It's not a mid-evolution between Milleniumon and whatever was before. And yeah, Hikari is the one who's down and out here. We can see Yamato, gathering up the rest of the people who can fight, especially those who have flight. But as we notice later, Lilymon got too beat up. I don't get that. She took equal damage as the rest of the team in the last fight. She did not get hit too much specifically like Hikari did. I get that. Hikari's Garomon did. Like Angelomon got, she I guess buffed up Wargreymon and lost most of her energy. But I don't get why Lilymon is too tired. I didn't get it, but that was for the plot, because we all know how Mimi is kind of like the emotional support of the whole team, puts everyone in a good mood, and is overall kind of the all-rounder MVP in this show. She's everyone's favorite, so she has to be there for those deep character developing moments. And the ones I thought we'll be seeing some actions from the ones who left off to fight, but these three, actually what they intended was to just they had nothing to contribute to the scene, so they just took these three guys out and like made them go fight whatever was happening over there. So this is the excuse Palmon gives, that I'm sorry. She actually I love that she actually accepted the fact that she can fly, but still she can't help out. She wouldn't do much damage even if she did go there. She's more like a support character. I mean, I'm not saying Mimi is a support character. I'm saying that Palmon's evolutions, leaving Togimon, they're all support Digimon. They're there to enhance the other Digimon. Mostly like some kind of healing, or in the games also it's usually like that, so I get that. And yeah, she's in denial. She's asking Komatomon to take her back. We can see like Joe stepping up. He's like the big brother. He's the oldest one technically, so he's stepping up to comfort her. Makes sense. But when Garomon wakes up, at least she has something to look forward to. She has someone to cut it up to. Like that Garomon is the main emotional support for her. Moving on, a little bit of data that dropped off from that metamorphosis thing over there in the sky turned into Griffonmon, a Mega Digimon. a small bit of that data, and that is a Mega Digimon. Granted, it's not a good design. The tail with the teeth is, I don't want to say stupid. Like, there are different kinds of Digimon, but I'm not a fan of the design. Griffon. There's another Hippogriffon which I like, which we saw in the Frontier movie, but this is not so cool. But I get it. It's Metal Garurumon going there, so he needs someone. He needs a quadrupedal Digimon to fight. That's the only reason this one. Actually, that's a fact that actually kind of works me, because I hate that just because Metal Garurumon is a 4-legged Digimon, he only gets to fight 4-legged Digimon, or he only is involved in races and flying situations and whatnot. I mean, 4-legged Digimons can fight. Like, it's like you've seen how lions and all fight in the jungle, right? I want to see like man-to-man action like that, close combat action. But yeah, they don't do justice. I don't think they'll ever give Metal Garurumon a fight like Wargreymon had with Paramon or Machinedramon last episode. And there is something that kind of pisses me off coming up in this episode too. So yeah, they shot that he's a Mega Digimon. He just Metal Garurumon is just like a rocket. He's like an aircraft. He just shoots missiles. He doesn't fight up close. I don't know. Maybe that's his style, but I don't get it. Why? It's too convenient that he only fights. He only confronts other quadrupedal Digimon like Beast Digimon. He doesn't get to fight humanoid-looking Digimon. I mean, he's the one who fought Puppetmon. Technically, that wasn't a fight, but still. Yeah, this was kind of cute. Gomamon is a real one. We all know that. He's like, if Mimi is the best human character, arguably, but it's not an argument, Gomamon is the best rookie Digimon, because he's the one who is most understanding. He's not always like, I just want food. He actually gives support. He understands the situation. If someone wants to be left alone, he gets that too. He's technically the most mature Digimon, like among the crew. Maybe he and Kentomon can like fight for that spot, but he's the most jealous Digimon out there. And we can see that he like, while Paramon and all are obviously like knocked out or tired, he's like, he also took damage the last episode, but he still is saying right here, he just can't sit still. He wants to go and fight with them. That is badass, and that's why he evolved into a badass Digimon too. And this was cute. Commandomon throwing flowers. I almost thought that he was about to heal them, with throwing some kind of petals and everyone gets healed up. That would be too convenient. That would be stupid, but that didn't happen. He was just trying to cheer them up. Yep, that was a nice moment. This episode had a lot of character development, which was one of the serious complaints with this show. It's always either fights or fillers, no serious deep character movements like the old season. So we got that here. And back to the fight. Milleniumon is, taking a formation, and here Metal Garurumon is just blasting stuff into the air, missing. They're just flying. They just how Flash fights when the Justice League each takes on a villain. It's always when it's Flash's turn, when he has to fight Zoom or Reverse Flash or whatever, they both just start running. They just run around the whole place. They don't do much, and in the end, one guy catches the other, and I don't know, something happens. But most of the time, they'll be running. That's what took place here. So it was not one of my favorite fights. It ended on a big note. I get it, but still, you'll see. This was a good moment. Corsage or whatever she was trying to make to, make her feel good. But kids being kids, if they're depressed about something, they don't care what you give them. They don't, like to look. They don't. It's hard to draw their attention from the fact that like whatever is bothering them. But still, Mimi has that motherly tendency in her. She somehow made Hikari not forget but accept the fact and made her believe that Taichi will come back. You have to just believe it. Maybe not, but why not just hope for the best till we get to confirm the news. She's pretty mature, second to probably Joe from the children. Yamato doesn't come as mature. Matt is like edgy. That's not maturity. Anyway, I love how this fight ended. These guys were taking a huge risk just standing as champions, facing off against what is supposed to be Milleniumon taking his form over there. They were just standing as champions till this time. Even going ultimate, going perfect doesn't help, but still, that takes some balls. And I love how Izzy notices that Milleniumon's head is it is Kabutremon's head. So he notices that, but it's just an expression. He doesn't actually say it out loud. I wished he would acknowledge that, kind of like how in the last episode when Milleniumon came, Yamato saw it, he understood that, he even had a flashback, but he didn't say anything. And we won't see him say anything about that. I don't know why. They know all this, they see all this, and they're telling us that this is, they understood this, but they just won't say it out loud. It makes no sense. So yeah, the flower breaks apart all the time until she accepts the fact, and she becomes happy thinking about all those memories. Kid Tai and Hikari is cute, always a win. And this one was kind of needed, but it was a cheer up speech for Hikari. I don't get why everyone's in a good mood about that. I mean, they're actually in a life or death situation over there, and I'm surprised they had time to just listen to her message. It's a kids anime, but this is a review, so everyone's happy about. They had nothing to take from that speech. This was a good moment though. I mean, how Metal Garurumon entered it. His Great Cross Freezer right here. That was badass, not gonna lie. But when they're all attacking Milleniumon after he took form in the end, they keep doing the same attack. It was the same animation. You will see right here. Here Milleniumon came into form. Looks badass, by the way. Kind of like how Omnimon always has that pose, T pose. Milleniumon, we've never seen him, stretched out. He's always in that crouching position. But yeah, he looks kind of scary. He's just Milleniumon. Now we have we have Moon Milleniumon and Zed Milleniumon next, assuming they'll make an appearance. But it looks badass, not gonna lie. Devimon's hands, Kabutremon's head, Milleniumon's cannon, I think Greymon's body, Garurumon's legs, some pieces of Chimeramon, right? Most of the body is Chimeramon. Chimeramon did not make an appearance. They could have brought Chimeramon somewhere in between and used directly taken half of him from Chimeramon instead of the plot being he's collecting pieces from one by one. Fine. Anyway, he takes form. Garurumon is kind of afraid at this moment, and we see Wargreymon out of nowhere. I mean, he was he crashed into the Cloud Continent, but this beam came from the ground, if I remember. I don't know how, but it's Wargreymon. Wargreymon is back, and that just means Metal Garurumon did not get his spotlight yet again. Just like the last episode, no one will ever get the spotlight until Tai dies. I'm sorry guys, until Wargreymon is totally out of commission, we won't get any badass movement from the rest of the characters. It sucks. I love Wargreymon, but it's just him. It's not even Justice League where Superman is kind of stronger than the rest. Wargreymon is just as strong as, the other Megas are equally strong as him, but he gets to shine. Just irks me, man. So he's back. He looks awesome. He's completely healed. how, like, you lose a lot of MP or energy or whatever, mana or whatever you call it, depending on the game you play, you know, going mega and going back to rookie, but he's completely back to mega again. What happened? Or is it just bullshit plot? I don't get it. So the best part was next episode. The animation, like, they saved up the budget from this for the next one. It looks gorgeous, not gonna lie. Let me just take it out here. It's Godramon. Godramon finally comes, but I don't think it's just Godramon, because you can see TK and Hikari both, you know, having that moment of doing some huge attack or something. So it's not gonna be just Godramon, it's Godramon and Magnetramon. Many people are mad how it's not Seraphimon and the Funimon, but seriously, Padamon's proper evolution seems to be Godramon. Like, if you're judging Padamon, Godramon actually suits him. If you're going the whole Angimon, Holy Angimon route, yes, Seraphimon makes sense. But kind of like how Agumon resembles, like Wargreymon resembles Agumon wearing armor, and you know, Gabumon, you know, closely resembles Metal Garurumon more than Garurumon himself, because he has all that symbol and stuff in his chest, right? It makes sense. Padamon, Warp Evolution, Godramon makes sense, and so does you know, Salamon evolving into Magnetramon. So I won't complain. More evolution, more side evolution for them, the better. They already shown us that in that flashback scene, they had been Seraphimon in the past. He might come, but we've seen Paramon becoming Seraphimon, so I won't complain. I want to see new evolutions. I was hoping to see Ceres Garurumon also, since we saw Blitz Greymon. But since this is Taichi's, you know, show, most likely not. But the animation, it's gorgeous, not gonna lie. Can't wait for next week. So do be there with me. Like, comment down your thoughts on this. Was I too much? Was I being too harsh? You know, comment down below. We can discuss. I want some people to talk Digimon with. That's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.